right, so what's up with the convict suits again? Have your shady past caught up with you?
Well, actually, yes. Remember a few months back when we devoted an entire episode to prison break myths and we rappelled down a wall using bed sheets, toilet paper, and hair?
Of course, and we escaped.
Yeah, well, the trouble is, the fans want more. Ever since that episode, we've been inundated with ideas for new prison break myths.
Now, are you sure these are fans and not prisoners sending in these requests?
We're busting out of here, see?
Yep, in one of the all-time most memorable myth-busting moments, ropes made of bed sheets,
God.
human hair,
I see split ends.
and toilet paper successfully aided and abetted a 14-story prison break.
All right, so what's up this time?
Well, two things. First of all, the fans think that you can escape from prison using a little muscle and a lot of this.
What?
Yeah, they reckon you can cut through the bars using dental floss.
All right, what else?
Well, the other one's a little bit higher octane. Supposedly, back in the day, a prisoner took the ball from his old-timey ball and chain, put it in the prison's ceremonial cannon, and launched himself over the fence to freedom.
But first up is the fan-fueled fable that flossing can set you free. And back at the big house, Alameda County Courthouse Jail,
Hey, Uncle Billy!
some of the team are about to get an inside look at the myth.
Lockdown number 3! There you go. There's some dental floss. I'm gonna go talk to JD. Good luck getting out of this jail cell.
Dude, is this really locked?
Dead man walking!
That's really locked.
So while our duo of desperate dental hygienists attempt to break out,
Oh, look! I removed some plaque.
Tori gets some inside info from friend of the show, Sergeant J.D. Nelson.
So have you ever heard of this myth, using dental floss to cut through a jail bar?
Well, I think that'd be pretty difficult just because dental floss doesn't have a lot of grit. But given enough time, I guess anything's possible.
What do you think of this? There's silica in most tooth whitening toothpaste. We could use it as an abrasive.
Oh yeah, a little bit extra
Yeah.
to accelerate the process.
Yeah.
That abrasive silica, or sand as many of us know it, is a grinding agent used to remove those stubborn stains. But will it remove those stubborn steel bars?
Hey, knock that off.
Troublemakers. We're gonna have to keep them locked up for a long time.
So cutting the bars is a definite, penal code violation.
Bound to happen eventually.
After 2 hours of hard labor, one thing has become very clear. Testing the myth manually is not feasible in the time available.
Now, granted, this would take a long time to do by hand.
How far?
Made it through the paint, but fortunately, I have a secret weapon. And it could have something to do with special robot knowledge.
So they're going to head back to the shop, where Grant, staying true to the spirit of the myth, wants to use only materials he could find on the inside.
She's out of control! She's out of control!
So, trying to free ourselves using dental floss, flossing by hand, didn't really work out. But fortunately, I have a backup plan, and it involves this. This is your average, everyday cassette recorder player, which I have stolen. I'm going to use this to make a machine that will floss for me.
So Grant goes to work, turning an old school tape recorder into a dental flossing robot,
Easier than I thought.
while Tori builds the kind of jail every inmate dreams of. One with just one wall.
Now, I know this isn't a real jail, but I wasn't trying to make a jail. But we needed something to test whether or not dental floss could cut through a steel bar. So I made this. Let's see if Grant can floss his way out of this one.
So my flossing robot is finally complete. It incorporates the guts of a standard cassette tape recorder with a specially modified cassette that contains, instead of tape, dental floss. I'm gonna set this up on the bars and go to it. But I'm also going to incorporate Kari's idea, which is to put a little bit of toothpaste on it to get that little extra bit of abrasive. Here we go. Okay, so we've got a little jam. We've already got a little minor problem with the flossing machine.
So it's back to the drawing board,
I've made a few changes to the dental floss machine.
where Grant throws everything he has at the problem. But after a full day's work and several failed prototypes,
Hopefully, the 27th time is a charm.
he throws the problem at the wall.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Lockdown number 3.
Kari, Grant, and Tory are getting positively penitentiary.
All right, weapons check. Against the wall. Go on, come on. Okay, you're all right. What's this? Is this a file? Off to solitary confinement. You to the yard.
Our fun-loving criminals are testing to see if they can free themselves with floss.
I don't think this is gonna work.
I think Grant's gone through like maybe 300 incarnations of his dental floss tape recorder robot. They don't seem to be working. At least that's what I'm getting from the throwing and the swearing.
But despite frustration levels peaking at tantrum, Grant is not giving up.
All right, so the tape recorder sucked, but it's gone. It's history. Now I'm gonna ramp it up and use whatever materials I want to make the ultimate automatic dental flossing machine. And then we'll see if it's possible to floss through bars.
This time, Grant is unleashing all his robot resources, creating a tension system that will simulate the grip and sawing action of a human being.
Okay, so the ultimate dental flossing robot is finished. Now it's time to give it a shot. And if this works, it should go bzzz one way and then bzzz the other way.
So, cue take 2 for Grant and Kari's escape attempt.
Hey, you hear that high-pitched sound?
Uh-huh.
That's the sound of freedom.
And once the ultimate dental flossing robot is up and running, there's nothing to do but sit back and wait.
Do you have any 8s?
Go fish.
Except for some scheduled maintenance.
Damn it! Son of a hang on. Why are you going that way? Okay, 1 second. Oh. Hang on.
My prediction is that we'll get out on good behavior before we actually get out of prison. Maybe Grant and I will get out on good behavior. Tori's probably a lifer.
He's a bad boy.
Spirits are down in cell block A. Looks like we need a good cavity search.
But in spite of the oppressive regime, there is hope.
So after 3.5 hours, the ultimate flossing machine has given us a glimmer of hope. There's a shiny spot worn into the bar. Now it's not very deep, so it's a very tiny glimmer of hope. But that's only 3.5 hours. We're gonna let it go for more and see how far we get.
So our merry metal workers leave the robot flossing for a full week before they check the results. And while it may not be as fast as a hardcore hacksaw blade, amazingly, Grant's gadget is doing its job.
So it looks like we got a little progress. How'd we do?
Well, over our week, we did a total of 2,111.5 minutes of flossing, which corresponds to 35.2 hours.
Wow.
We got 15 thousandths of an inch.
So it's actually cutting through the bars. I mean, it's gonna take you forever, but I mean, you can actually do it.
At that rate, it'll take us 140,767 minutes.
What's that break down to?
Well, assuming you could do 8 hours of flossing a night, that would be 293 days. But remember, that's only one cut in one bar.
Well, theoretically, if you can cut into one bar, you can cut into 2.
So I guess we're calling this one plausible.
Yeah, plausible.
Plausible it is.
Next up, another fan-fueled jailbreak myth.
Okay, so our last prison escape myth is a bit bizarre. It comes from a fan posting under the username PizzazIP, and it's a story of an 18th century prison escape.
And according to our message board friend, in this prison, all the prisoners had ball and chain, but instead of being a hindrance to his escape like you might think, it was actually his method.
How? Well, in this particular prison, there was a cannon on the roof, and every hour on the hour, the cannon would fire. So one day, while no one's looking, he sneaks up to the roof, drops his ball in the cannon, and you see where I'm going here, right?
Yeah, he fires the cannon sends him over the wall, he survives, and returns to a life of crime.
Exactly.
Sounds like it's boom time.
It's a preposterous prison parable. Can a felon armed with a cannon, black powder, and a ball and chain really fire himself to freedom?
This sounds like a crazy myth. Sounds like a perfect job for Buster.
Yeah, but no one is gonna let us use their cannon to fire ball and chains out of them. I mean, we're probably gonna destroy it, so we're gonna have to build our own, so that way we can fire it up at the sky and see if we can get Buster to escape.
I don't even know if we're gonna be able to blast Buster over a wall.
Absolutely. But what I think is even more important than that is whether the human body can withstand the sorts of forces involved in firing a cannonball.
Cool, but if we're gonna start building cannons, balls, chains, I think we need to do a bit of research first.
Sounds good.
So our budding jailbusters are going to blast off with some homemade cannon 101.
Whoa, there it is.
How you doing?
How are you?
And MythBusters pal Frank Tabor is the guy with all the gump fun guns. Big ones.
So we're trying to build a cannon, and we heard that you had a mortar, so we thought we'd come down and take a look at it and maybe get some ideas.
Yeah, it's going to be the same principle. You're just going to have a longer barrel on yours. Mortars are shorter.
And of course, the stuff that sets these babies off is black powder.
How much powder do you use?
For us to send a 16-pound bowling ball, we use 3 12-gauge shotgun shells full of black powder, and that'll push it out about 700-800 yards.
Sounds perfect. So our fantastic fabricators measure up.
I think we got some good stuff.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Where's Frank?
What are you doing?
How fast can you run?
Very.
With the smoking cannon design sussed, Tory and Kari next walk the line with some ball and chain chatter.
To investigate what a real ball and chain would look like, we've come to Folsom State Prison. Because not only is this a famous prison, but it has a long history, and we think this will be a great place to start.
So cue Prison Museum Manager Jim Brown.
Whoa! These are crazy. Now, are these actual cannonballs?
These were all cannonballs, and then they were fashioned into ball and chains in the blacksmith shop here at the prison.
So say a prisoner's about 170 pounds, which is the size of our crash test dummy. What size ball would he have? Would it be like this?
Probably be more like this one. This one with shackle and chain is 37 pounds.
Oh, that looks about 5 inches in diameter.
It's 5 5/8 diameter.
All right, cool. Now we know what size ball to get. I am so glad that we came here. It turns out ball and chains were commonly used. And not only that, they were made from old cannonballs. But the best part is, we found out that cannons, working cannons, were actually at these prisons. This just adds so much more credibility to our myth.
So with the research all sorted,
Take it away!
it's time to get down to work.
One cannon coming up.
But will it work? To avoid a bad case of cannon malfunction, Tory's using 2-inch thick steel for the barrel and solid 10.5-inch thick steel for the combustion chamber.
So this big chunk of steel right here is our combustion chamber for our cannon. We've bored it out to hold the black powder and a barrel. Now I'd pick it up and show you, but it weighs 225 pounds, but it has to be strong, because the last thing we want is for this cannon to explode.
So while Tory welds his ancient artillery together, Grant bashes out some period-perfect ball and chains.
It's the prisoner's best friend.
And they're good to go. Well, nearly.
I'm not just spray painting the ball and chains because I think they look prettier yellow. 2 reasons. 1, they'll be a lot easier to see on our high-speed camera. And 2, we've learned from past experiments when we've shot cannonballs, these things are really hard to find when you embed them in a hillside.
That's assuming, of course, that Tory's piece stays in one piece.
It's a thing of beauty.
This is my first cannon. Let's hope it works.
What are you doing?
Nothing. How fast can you run?
Very.
Kari, Tory, and Grant are testing a bizarre jailbreak myth. Can a man blow himself and his ball and chain to freedom out of a cannon?
So we're here at the Alameda County Bomb Range, which is where MythBusters come when they want to blow something up. We're gonna get our cannon out, set it up, get Buster in place, put a cannonball on his leg, and see if we can launch him to freedom.
But if our eager escapologists are going to blast Buster over a prison wall,
Right here?
Looks good to me.
they'll need a wall.
So this will be the prison wall.
This is it. This is the goal.
So according to the myth, the cannon was on the roof of the building, and then the cannonball with prisoner was shot over a fence. That's why we're doing sort of an imaginary low-set fence to shoot our cannonball over.
But before Buster gets involved, the team need to test Tory's artillery.
All right, so for this first test, we're just seeing if the cannon even works. So there's no Buster, it's just the ball and chain.
Yeah, because we don't know what's going to happen when we launch this. I mean, it could explode.
Yeah, and that way we can see where it's going too, because we have no idea where it's aimed.
All right, I say we start off small, and we'll ramp our way up.
Is that you, Tory? Are you Mr. Safety now? That's good. I like it. I like new Tory.
But Safety Officer Tory still doesn't quite convince Kari, so she takes charge of the charge.
So we have everything set except for our charge. So we're going to start out with 1 shotgun shell of black powder.
So it's boom or bust for Tory and his cannon.
This is my favorite part, I'm not gonna lie. As you see the fuse getting shorter, the tension mounts. Yes! Touchdown!
Nice!
Nice.
Nice.
All right,
Good pop.
cannon works.
Traveling at more than 130 miles an hour, the ball and chain shot 80 yards. That's way over the wall and just perfect for our myth.
All right, buddy. It's time for the old ball and chain.
So now the team is ready to load the cannon and let rip once again, this time with Buster in tow.
It's nothing personal, you know. You know that, right?
And with a bit more grunt to get him on his way.
Okay, 2 shotgun shells of black powder.
If 1 shot blew the ball and chain 80 feet, will 2 shots fly Buster 50 feet and over the fence?
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Well, no time like the present to find out.
Okay, so our cannon is in place. It's aimed at the wall. The wall's all set up. We've got our cannonball attached to Buster's leg, and our prisoner Buster is ready to fly. All we need to do is light the fuse.
Yeah!
Something good is bound to happen.
Something's gonna happen.
Let's hope it just knocks him over the fence and the myth's confirmed.
All right.
The ball and chain shot out of the cannon okay, but it failed to lift Buster over the fence. So what does that mean for our myth?
Buster moved.
He moved.
Up 6 feet.
But hey, maybe we just add a little more black powder. Maybe if 2 shotgun shells get him 6 feet, maybe 3 shotgun shells get him 18 feet.
Why 3? Let's go to 5. 6 even. I say ramp it up.
Kari, Tory, and Grant are having a blast with this bizarre jailbreak myth. Is it possible to fly a jailbird to freedom by firing his ball and chain clean out of a cannon? So far, it looks like this myth just might fly. All that's needed is more oomph. Or is it really that simple?
Well, you know what? Buster is made of metal, so he's totally missing the human element.
Well, we do have some rope. To the best of our research, is the closest that we could find to the breaking strength of human tissue.
So for the sake of authenticity and science, for test 2, the team are going to find out if rope, simulating a human hip joint, can outlast the blast and fly Buster to freedom.
What we're doing right now is we're replacing the steel connection between the leg and the hip with rope. Now that rope is our best guesstimation of what the tear strength would be of a human limb.
This half-inch synthetic rope has a breaking strain of nearly half a ton.
Okay.
About the same as the muscle and ligament in a real human hip joint.
All right, everybody clear? Here we go.
Come on! Here we go!
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a leg. Traveling at over 200 miles an hour. But it's still not enough to lift Buster's body into the wild blue yonder.
Lit the fuse, ran for cover, the cannon went off, but Buster was left behind. But his leg went free. It actually made it over the wall. The thing is, though, a real person would not survive this.
Yes!
Dang!
That's what I'm talking about!
The only thing that's free is his leg from his body.
So did he escape from prison? Afraid not.
But you know what? No matter how you look at this one, it's still busted.
Yeah, from the human analog perspective, not only did it separate the leg from the body, but it ripped off all the flesh. There's no way you're surviving that.
Even with an entirely metal skeleton, he's not making it over the wall in one piece.
Yeah, this would never happen.
Busted.
Totally busted.